shot. What you on it?
Jeremiah 26:20. And there was also a man that prophesied in the name of the Lord, and Uriah, the son of Shemaiah, of Kiriathaim, who prophesied against this city and against this land, according to all the words of Jeremiah.
So he was the next cat, the next prophet, did the same thing as Jeremiah. He prophesied against the city, he prophesied against the land. They were thinking about killing Jeremiah for what he had to say. Micah the Morashite, they didn't kill him in the days of Hezekiah. Now his next brother, he said it like Jeremiah. What are you going to do with him?
And when Jehoiakim, the king, with all his mighty men, and all the princes heard his words, the king sought to put him to death. But when Uriah heard it, he was afraid and fled, and went into Egypt.
So Uriah fled. He ran into Egypt. He feared the king. He spoke against the city, and the city said, we're going to kill you for that, man. You said this. What did they say they're going to do in America? In America, they say, you can't speak against America. You can't talk about the fall of America. We're not plotting the fall of America. They won't make us terrorists, but we're not plotting the fall of America. We're not terrorists. We don't have no plans for the fall of America. The blueprint is right here. America's in the Bible. Oh, it don't say the words America. It doesn't say United States, but America's here in the Bible. It don't say my name in the Bible, but I know I'm here. And through the Spirit and grace of the Heavenly Father, we can break this Bible down. So when America has its end, which its end is here and is near, it is what it is. What can we do? Nobody can stop it unless they turn it around. They got to change their ways. If you don't change your ways to agree with the Heavenly Father, it's fire and brimstone. How else is it going to go? No other way. Read on out.
Jeremiah 26 and 23.
That's what the Most High say. Listen, and that's what we got here. In America, they say you should go to seminary school, learn to be a preacher or a priest, and then you come out and preach religion. But religion is not in the Bible. No place in the Bible says you must join a religion. Don't you? Where does it say this Bible is about do this and don't do that? No place says you must call yourself a Lutheran, a Catholic, a Pentecostal, or one of these things. The Bible said you must identify yourself with the nation, nationality, because you're going to judge the nations, man. When they get back here, you're going to judge the nations. So, just like in the days of Jerusalem, when these brothers was prophesying against the fall of Jerusalem, some of them died for it. They didn't stop prophesying, though. So they can say what they want to say. They talk about what they're going to do to the people that speak against America. We're going to get locked up, throw away the key. We're going to lose them in the system. But we got Christ on our side, man. We're not going to skip no beats for that. I'm not going to skip no beats for that, man. We're going to keep pushing, running out.
Jeremiah 26 and 23.
And what is our point here? This is what we're getting to. Because the so-called Negroes, West Indian, Puerto Ricans don't know their nationalities. The nationalities in the Bible, they don't go by the names we call ourselves in the earth today. And that's a major problem. Because nobody knows who they are in the Bible. What the Lord's going to do about who's who. And you need to know. We need to know what's right, what's wrong. Who's who? Who am I? Who are you? We need to know how this thing goes, man. So we can get some salvation for our souls. But just for the minute, on the other side of things, Proverbs 16:4, read it.
Jeremiah 26:23. And they set forth Uriah out of Egypt, and brought him to Jehoiakim the king, who slew him with the sword, and cast his dead body into the graves of the common people.
That was a prophet. He came and prophesied, and they killed him, man, for what he said. He said this city gonna come down, man. He said if you keep doing the things that you're doing, if you keep living the wicked lives that you're living, this city gonna come down. And they're gonna ravish it, man. You're gonna lose your women, you're gonna lose your authority. And they're going to kick you out of your house and you're not going to see it no more. And that's what happened to us. Also in this Bible, it talks about America and how this thing going to go down for its wickedness. Just like Egypt, just like Babylon, just like Persia, the Medes, just like the Greeks and the Romans. And whatever other kingdom that ever had rulership in the earth, they fell because of what? Evil. Because of evils, because of wickedness, man. And all that stuff is in the Bible. Everything I just said is in the Bible, man. Jeremiah 25th chapter breaks that down how the nation's going to get this rule and they're going to fall. They're going to get a rulership. Why? Because the nation of Israel is the top nation. The Lord says, since I'm humbling them up, since I'm going to put them under the dust, I'm going to make sure everybody else get a turn to rule. Get a turn. Rise and fall no more. Hold that. Give it to me. Jeremiah 25. Finish that. Oh, you hold this right here. Hold that. Come on.
Jeremiah 26:24. Nevertheless, the hand of Jehoiakim and the son of Shaphan was with Jeremiah. That they should not give him into the hand of the people to put him to death.
All right, sure, man. They shouldn't give him in the hand of the people to put him to death. Jeremiah 25th chapter, right? To wit, now, give it from me 15. Read that.
Jeremiah 25:15.
Yes.
But thus saith the Lord power of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink of
the fury at the Lord's hand, and cause everybody to drink it. All the nations, make them all drink it, man. They're all going to feel the same way about my people that I want them to feel. They're all going to be vexed at them like I'm vexed at them. Nobody's going to like them because I don't like them. Everybody's going to step on their necks because I'm stepping on their necks. The Most High says he's going to make everybody don't like these so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans. And where can they go and they don't call them nigger? Where can they go and they don't call them nigger? All over the world they call them the same thing. I tell you the story. The cat came to me from England, welcome beside me. He told me that very thing. He said, we kill niggas all over the world. We kill niggas all over the world, he said. Right? Read on that.
Jeremiah 25:16. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them.
Right? They shall drink. All the nations shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that the Lord is going to send upon them. Check this out.
Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand and made all the nations to drink, unto whom the Lord had sent me. To wit,
meaning because. For what reason? What reason did the Lord make all these cups to drink, all these nations to drink of the wrath and fury of the Heavenly Father? So they could take out their fury upon these so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans, man. Read it out.
To wit, Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation and astonishment and a hissing and a curse as it is this day.
And a curse as it is this day. A hissing and astonishment as it is this day. All the nations in the earth don't like you so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans, man. All the nations in the earth don't nobody give you no play. They treat you all the same way. They all call you niggas. They all say you're low life. They all disrespect you. They all disrespect you, man. Why? Because the Puerto Ricans, the Ephraimites, who this brother Ephraimite, look just like the so-called Negroes. Who I am, a so-called Negro. You understand? And when you go into the Dominican